good evening, one and all. Welcome back to Race Spec Esports. This is Disturbo from RaceOnOz.com, and I'm alongside Avenger Ben. Hello, Ben.
Good afternoon. How are we all tonight?
We're doing very well, and we are here for the United States Grand Prix of the Pacific Series, of course, Tier 1. And again, we've got a great field of drivers for you today. And just starting off with our, obviously our, what do you call it? Qualifying. Yeah, 3 rounds remain. This is the third last round of the season, and hopefully we're going to be in for some great racing action, as we have seen through the season. Had some fantastic races and battles on track and strategy battles. Seen the whole gamut of things, haven't we, Ben?
Yes, we have. We've seen things here and there, things that you wouldn't expect. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting 3 last races of the season. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So let's see what happens and let's get into the action.
Everyone seems to be coming out. A couple of guys yet to come out on the track, but let's see who we can jump on board with. There's your championship race.
Apologise for a little technical glitch up there, sorry about that guys. Back on track. So I'm making the initial pace of a 131.5 peak right, not far behind the 31.8. So set on the soft tyres, just straight out on the soft, no mucking around with other compounds at the moment.
So I was away for the last race, and yeah, so would you like to tell us, for the people who missed last week's race, what had happened?
So last round at Mexico, of course, we had wasn't too bad of a race. There was a little bit of a gold patch here and there, but it wasn't too bad. But I'll find the results for you, mate. Another driver. People starting now to come in after their initial runs. Right along there with Plevs as he starts his first outlet. Yeah, so it's alright. So last round, of course, yes, that's right. And amazing, skipped away with another victory. It wasn't really headed at all, actually. He managed to pull a pit stops gap. Or almost a pit stops gap, and it wasn't really headed at all during the whole race. He did very well. And the round before was the Japan's winner, Pete Crichton. He actually managed to come second, and Plevs didn't have too bad a race. It looked like he was going backwards there through the race. Plevs on screen at the moment, but last round it looks like initial part of his second stint wasn't working out for him, and it looked like he was going backwards through the field, but he managed to put it all together and actually got back up into third, took out the final step on the podium, so I'm sure he was pretty happy with that, which was obviously helping his bid to lock in second place on the championship table, which he currently holds by only 10 points from 40, who didn't actually get to start last week's race. So 40 is here with us tonight, and I'm sure he will be looking to get some of that gap back.
Yes, indeed, and Plevs has had a bit of a difficult season, but he has managed to claw his way through some of the races too. Yes, to gain second spot in the Drivers' Championship, so we'll have to wait and see how this race does pan out. So yeah, no, he has. Oh dear, that didn't go to plan.
Don't drop your controls on the floors, guys. Just a little hint. Okay.
Yeah, so Plevs has had a bit of a difficult season, but he has had some fantastic races as well. So it's been a bit of an up and down season.
He has managed to retain that second spot in the championship so far. So overcoming a little bit of adversity there. Coming in now into the third sector, the tight technical twisty bits of Circuit of the Americas. So many corners, I lose count how many corners there is in this track. And see how it goes around here. The flowing right-handers. Maximum lateral G's. Around the final turn, we'll see where he ends up.
And he's gone third.
Third fastest, 131.8. Crossy actually with a 131.7, second fastest, so not too bad from him.
That's gonna.
We don't usually see Crossy this far up in the qualifying, so he's done a pretty good lap here.
We don't. So
Come out of nowhere really that lap, so let's see what his McLaren teammate 40 can do.
it's going to be pivotal for 40 to out-qualify Plevs, as there is only 10 points in it for second and third. That's in second and 42 in third. So it'll be very pivotal for him to out-qualify Plevs. We'll see what we will see what he can do on this lap.
He hasn't cracked into the 31s yet on his first run, but he's slightly up so far on his sector 1 time. We're looking to obviously improve it more. He needs to find a good half a second to match Amazing Hour's first lap. Down the back straight it goes. Lovely undulation. Just gives the circuit a little bit of character. DRS snap shut on the brakes. 2 time coming up. Oh, he's lost a bit of time compared to his other time. So can he make up any more time here along the third sector? Meanwhile, Pete Cryness has put in a blinder and gone fastest with a 31.2.
By nearly 3 tenths. So that is a blind overlap.
So he's improved his lap time over 6 tenths actually. So well done to him. Let's see where Ford can end up. Can he improve on his first lap? Oh, and he fights up the rear tyres, and he does find 2 tenths. He's probably lost another 10 just from that exit. So he'll be looking to make another run, try and find some extra time in that first and second sector.
So he's really, by the looks of it, he gains all of his time in the third sector, but he loses most of his time in the first and second. So he will be looking to improve his first and second sector, but his third sector seems to suit him and his car very well.
He's driving out there on the compound tyres, but I don't think it's going to help them any in terms of qualifying, obviously. But they'd be looking possibly for a different race strategy, and we have seen some of that work before. We've got a new driver here, Banana P5. Welcome, Banana, to the Pacific Series Tier 1. Coming out in the lap, so we've got close on and out lap, and F1 Amazing Hour about to start another lap. Let's take another ride with Amazing Hour. Can he improve? Can he beat Pete Norton's time? There's only 5 minutes remaining. There's not much time left to get another lap in after this. All about the direction change here. Down one more.
Really hanging on the red limiter. Don't think that gearbox will be happy with him.
Catches across. Look at the car on screen, not the timing. Sort of back straight. Looks like a nice exit. Maybe a spin.
Across them curves.
And he's 3 tenths up on his time so far. This puts him pretty line ball with Pete Crichton at the moment. Is there any more time left in the final sector for Amazing Hour? Slightly wide. One to the curb.
No, he's in, okay.
The boarded the lap.
Oh,
geez, I don't. That was a very late call to a board. He almost crashed straight into the pedestrian wall there. So I'm not too sure. Maybe he got called out on the on going over Cambridge there. Let's see what Plevs is up to now. Plevs sector 2 time. Yet to come. Looks like he might have been slightly up on his sector 1. Slightly down, sorry. So Plevs currently 4th fastest, needs to find 6 tenths to get anywhere near the pole time. So I think we're going to see Amazing have another run. I'd be very surprised not to see that. He was looking pretty good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see Pete Crichton come out again and try and improve his time. As we did see Amazing Hour gain 3 tenths on his original time. So it wouldn't be surprising if those two guys come out again.
Plevs with a bit of wheel spin there out of the slower corners. Cost him a bit of time. Here he comes up now to the finish line. Oh, and that's good. That's that lap done. And these final corners seem to be the final turns seem to be catching these guys out a little, especially in the rear, losing the rear ends on the exit. accelerating at maximum speed when you've got the rear tyre spinning, that's for sure. Crossy now about probably his final run.
And yes, Pete Crone.
Very well to remain in third.
Pete Crone has come out, and so is Amazing Hour.
The two front runners at the moment out for another run. See if they can. Yeah, we'll stick with Crossy at the moment.
And he's a 10th up on his original time.
Crossy finding time in the first sector. The softest rubber as is 90% of the grid.
Only two drivers not on the soft tyres. Jeffrey on the mediums and the Ross on the mediums as well.
Great shot there showing the clear. So gets down the back straight. Snapshot. There it goes. Locks up the left front there a little bit, but oh, he's getting all sorts of squirrely.
And he's lost time, but he's still up.
Plebs has actually retired from the session. He's thrown in the towel.
And so is Zeppi.
Obviously not enough time for him to come out and do another. There's a car in the wall there. So what can Crossy do? Can he increase?
He goes third.
Stays third, improves slightly, but stays third. Let's run with Pete. We haven't seen Pete do a lap yet. This is his final run.
And he was a 10th up in the first sector. So we'll be looking to...
can he find even more time?
What's the word? Thank you.
And meanwhile, Amazing Hour
started his lap as well. And Pete Crichton up in the second sector.
No, not yet. He hasn't hit the second sector yet. Amazing Hour. Looks like he's actually a 10th down. And Pete Crichton is actually a 10th up. This is very interesting indeed. The last lap, Amazing Hour was actually up a fair bit. So, sorry for the swap, but we just want to see. Still it to go. Comes around the final turn. Can he get the exit right? He does. And he goes another 10th faster, does Pete Crichton. Meanwhile, sector 2 for Amazing Hour, and he is gained a little bit, but still down on his original time. He's got to find 4/10 in the final sector to get pole position yet. Over 4/10 in fact. Don't know if he can do it in the final sector, but I say that now, but this is Amazing Hour we're talking about. And it wouldn't be the first time. No, he's aborted a lap, so that's it for him. Crossy's on the out lap. LJB is on. He's crossed the line as well. 40 is nowhere. And Spitty Banana Cake there all across the line. Todster crosses the line. He jumps up in the fourth spot.
Fantastic lap from Todster.
40's in. Crosby is in. Looks like everybody is in and done and dusted. So your pole position winner for the United States Grand Prix is Pete Crichton. Great lap. He absolutely smoked everyone.
Yes, indeed. So, welcome back form for him. He's had a tough couple of races.
Coming back off the well, he's a bit up and down in the form, Pete, but he's managed to get some pretty solid results in terms of race win. And second spot on the podium as well this round. So. But what a mega lap from Pete Crichton. Over 4/10 faster than Amazing Hour. And Crossy, great job by Crossy in third position. Joined on the second row by Todster. And followed by LJB. Clev's all the way down in sixth after not being able to complete another run.
So it is quite interesting that the two people fighting for second in the championship are 6th and 7th.
So 40, yeah, that's right. 40, almost identical lap times there. But I'll tell you what, Plebs is going to be careful of. It's Todster. He's only 19 points behind him, and he's currently two positions ahead of him on the grid. So Todster, you know, depending on how this race goes, he could end up being a threat for that second position as well. He's not that far behind.
Yes, indeed. So Todster, don't count out Todster, people, because he is a factor for second position.
It is a three-way fight for your second and third position in the championship between Plevs, Todster and 40, so that battle is far from over. But that's bigger fish. We have bigger fish to fry tonight. This is all about the United States Grand Prix. And let's see if Pete Crichton can do a repeat performance of Japan and take the victory from Amazing Hour, who's just looking to assert his dominance over the series. And I mean, obviously no one can catch him for the championship when you're 173 points ahead of second spot and there's only 75 points up for grabs. There's not much anyone can do about it.
There we go, start their formation lap. Probably one of the most pivotal parts before the race starts. You definitely don't want to be starting on cold brakes, cold tyres, cold everything. You definitely do want to make sure that you've got plenty of heat into them brakes and tyres. But this is going to be a very interesting start.
It will be a very interesting start. People are going to be in, it's a long race mode or is it attack mode from the get-go. So wait and see 28 laps of Circuit of the Americas. And there is a couple of good passing opportunities, of course, into turn 1. And also down at the end of the back straight here. Very big braking zone. So hopefully we'll get to see some passing. The field doesn't spread out too much. We all know how good Amazing Hour is on his tyres and how good he is at managing a race. I'm sure he'll be looking to get past Pete at the earliest opportunity. Whilst Pete, of course, will be looking to keep Amazing Hour behind for as long as he possibly can.
So, Nanajus has also joined the session just at the start of the race. So we do welcome him in. And he looks to be in the Ferrari. So we do know that the Ferrari's got some pretty decent straight line speed.
Okay, so all the cars coming around now.
All kind of spread out everywhere.
Take their place on the grid and we'll get this little puppy underway. Not a huge long run into turn 1. Set to go.
Here we go. Green light's being waved. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And away we go. Banana cake.
Was that a
Jump start with
banana
banana
cake with a
cake.
massive jump start there?
But
Oh my goodness. And Crichton goes down the inside, Amazing Hour around the outside now. Pushes him wide.
but look at Todster here.
Todster's got to make a move around the outside as well. Up in the third spot he goes.
And Amazing Hour has
taken Pete Crichton, yes.
someone's gone wide.
Cars going up everywhere.
But what a start from Plevs, up 2 positions into 5th.
Meanwhile, So Amazing Hour managing to get around Pete Crichton. It looked like there was some balky going on. I don't know what was in that first turn. Thompson almost ran at the back of these two. Had to take some evasive action. Didn't get the great start on the line. Looking at the jump start.
Looks like Pete Crichton is trying to make a move.
Trying to get into the stream.
Pete Crichton's all over the back of Amazing Hour here.
Todd's a great job from him. Up a spot in the third. Web's up a spot. Crossing down 4 spots.
Not the greatest start for him.
Not a great start from Crossy, but seems to show good pace. So we'll see how if he can pull that back through the race. Amazing Hour. He wants to build a little bit of a gap straight up here. Really wide and deep in the turn one. Got to get away with that. How wide the track is. At that point that's totally different line there from Amazing Hour.
And that gap's opened up ever so slightly to about 7 tenths. So I couldn't find the words there.
Little Rippler, he's up 5 spots from the start here. He's in 8th position.
So he definitely is the biggest wheel. All within the most spot game. But still he's down 6 positions. So he hasn't
problem. 40 meanwhile chasing Plevs. Main competitor for that championship finishing position.
And there's a bit of a train forming. That LJB is ahead, or is leading. So this is definitely giving Amazing Hour and Pete Crichton the chance to bolt away from the field.
That sort of reminds me, do we have a Valtteri Bottas? LJB here at the moment. It looks like 40 making a move there on Plevs down the inside at turn 1.
Oh.
Gets the move done, but Plevs looks to want to go, keep it going, but no, he can't.
Oh, Banana Josh is out of the session.
Banana Josh is gone, so that was a quick little appearance there from Banana Josh. Thanks for coming. Meanwhile, up the front, these two are just sort of breaking away. Pete not doing too badly. He's keeping Amazing Hour honest. He's going to make
He's actually making a
down.
move.
Oh, jeez, that was close.
He thought about it, and then Amazing Hour shut the ball into his face, saying no thank you.
DRS, I believe, should be open this lap. No, we have a virtual safety car in fact.
Oh, hello.
We have a virtual safety car, so I'm not too sure what that is. Was that a crash on Banana Josh's part, maybe?
And I think, if I am correct, this is the first virtual safety car.
We did have one, I don't know which round it was, but we did have one a little bit ago, and we're back in racing. Quick as that. These two resume their battle. These two are breaking away from the rest of the pack. And as I was saying, Pete doing a pretty good job so far of not letting Amazing Hour get too far ahead, but then he doesn't want to follow too closely and do all his time off. DRS, it is now enabled. This will help Pete in his quest.
He regained the lead. But does he make a move?
Gaining,
yes,
down
he
the
does.
inside he goes.
Does he get it? Does he stick the move?
He crosses it. Amazing Hour is going to go
Side
around the
by
outside.
side.
No quarter given. He makes
Yeah,
the
he
move.
does it.
Completes the move. Well done to Pete Crichton. Retakes the lead.
Fantastic move from him. Are we looking to extend that gap now? About 5 tenths in front.
see just behind, 2 seconds behind these two now. You've got the LJB train happening.
Yeah,
Now that DRS is enabled, we might see a little bit of action. Now, amazing how looking to take that spot back.
here we go.
Going down the inside.
Just,
Pushes Peak right a little wide there.
the Peacock does come
He's
back.
going down the inside.
Oh.
Don't zoom in that much, you silly game camera.
Does he make another move?
Peak looking to snap back on the inside here.
Doesn't get it
Very
done
tough
though.
position.
But he will be looking to make a move within one of these corners, or even on the last corner.
Great battling going on. We're already on that, only on that 4. But of course, this sort of battling is not going to help with their tyres.
No, it's not.
He's very close now. He's as close as he was last time he made this move. Not quite close enough though.
Yeah, so as Stubbert was saying, these guys are battling, which is great for us to watch, but definitely not good for their tyre life, as it will chew into their tyres. As we now watch players all over the back of 40. Oh no, sorry. 40's all over the back of Todson, Todson's all over the back of LJB. The LJB train.
Thompson's going to make a move here on LJB, and also Fordy's going to make a move on
Oh my
Thompson.
god!
Wow, here we go, folks.
This is great racing.
LJB hangs on, but Thompson wants this. He doesn't want to lose a spot, but it looks like he's going to lose out to 40 here.
No, Thompson comes back.
He goes back down the inside. 40 carries on around the inside. He'll have the inside line.
Don't count out Plevs. He's all over the back of these guys.
Plevs he's gone down the inside. And Thompson's run wide. Oh, this is not having any of that.
It's just great racing. Fantastic racing from these guys.
Wow, so meanwhile, so it looks like 40's been the big winner of that. He's come up a spot or two. He's the 4th spot now. Costa drops back to 5th. And Plevs 6th, crossing in 7th. Some time penalties already starting to be handed out. Have some sort of bearing by the end of this race, but he's only lap 6. We're right at the gearbox, and Thompson there. He's right up there. You don't count out Plevs to make a move. He'll have DRS, as will Todster, but he should have a pretty good slipstream to go with it. And 40 gets past LJB. Here goes Plevs. No, he thinks twice. 40 now up in the 3rd spot now, so he's off and chasing the 2 front runners, which is still Amazing Error in the lead, followed by Pete Crichton.
As you can see, we've got an amazing chopper cam.
So let's see how we go here now. Looks like Pete is slightly closer once more. He's gaining, and he moves to the inside.
And he gets the move done.
Here's Amazing A's back around the outside.
These guys don't want to touch.
Oh, so you just can't count either one of these out. Oh, my goodness me.
This is definitely not one of the sections you want to be racing. So Peacock will be looking to make a move here or on the back straight.
Sure, he's going to get this done.
Does he make a move? No, he thinks about it. And switches back to the inside.
It's all about being patient and picking your time.
trying to suss out where your opponent's weak spot is.
Not every time is the opportune time. So it's all about being patient and picking the right time. And obviously this was not the right time. Maybe he needs to charge a bit more of his battery. The job is to stay close as possible, which have been sort of making a bit of a move there on 40. Wheel bang there. 40 staying in third spot.
Here we go, LJB, sorry, no, not LJB, Pete Crichton. He's got DRS now, is he going to try and make a move?
Another
yes,
dive
he
down
does.
inside. Amazing how it switches back once more, but I think Pete was wise to it and just crossed over and chopped him off a bit earlier. And that's allowed him to retain the spot through 60 bits. But the trick is being able to then get a little bit enough ahead of the main straight to be able to defend. The LJB now full. Clemens actually got past on Toddster. And is now after the second Mercedes of LJB. Just this for a moment. It looks like Amazing has made another move on Pete Crichton and has completed the pass, but Pete Crichton goes to the outside. Cannot get it back. This is about the 768th lead change we've seen so far. I'm sure we're going to see a few more. So maybe not having the same straight line speed as the Mercedes.
So Pete Crichton has pitted. So he's
into the pit.
what tyres has he put on?
As well, so lap 9. There goes Plebs on LJB, and he does sound good. You can see the difference the line makes in terms of the corner exit speed. When you think a pass is completed, 5 seconds later it's not. Just by taking that really tight inside line into turn 1 allows the passee to go long around the outside and switch back and shoot out of the corner and retake the spot on the downhill section. So Amazing is left out in front now to do his own thing.
Pete Crichton's on the mediums.
Medium tyres, back in 9th position.
So he'll be looking to do the undercut on Amazing Hour.
Cleves meanwhile has gotten past LJB. We were just talking about whether he had the straight line speed, and obviously he did. Just charging up his battery ready for that move. Like I said, it's all about picking your time and being patient. Not just diving down when you use opportunity. There he goes, LJB into pits.
And Toddster as well. And Amazing Hour.
has also pitted as well. So Plebs now leads the race. Amazing Hour has pitted on the medium, so he's obviously want the undercut. So where does Pete Crichton end up? Pete Crichton's actually already passed the pit exit. So the undercut has worked very, very well for Pete Crichton. And in fact, he turns ahead of Amazing Hour. Amazing Hour does have a weak line in front of him, who I believe is just a pit. This is not going to help him at all being caught up behind here. undercut works for Pete Crichton pretty well. So the longer Trev stays out here, the more these guys are going to catch him. He'll be looking to stay ahead of at least LJB and Crossy. And does Pitt. And speaking of pits, in he comes. Amazing how this is good. Let's see, so Pete Crichton goes into the lead. Where does Trev come out? There goes 40, there goes Crossy, there goes LJB and Todster and the Rock. So Plebs comes out now in 9th position. A couple laps fresher tyres, but he's got to get past a few extra people now. Amazing how now is actually over 4 seconds behind Pete Crichton. Another car to pass there, Ben.
Yes. Yeah, so Zeppi's still yet to hit. So he is effectively second, but as you were saying just over, he is just over 4 seconds away from Pete Crichton. So maybe has the undercut worked in Pete Crichton's favour? By the looks of it, it has.
Geez. A bit of close there. A bit of the old wheel banging.
But yeah, amazing how it just does get past Zeppi. So now he'll be on the charge. He'll be charging down Pete Crichton.
Is something that he has been able to do before, but he's not going to be able to manage his tyres and charge and get forced to charge down in that 4 second gap.
But as we know very well in this series, the race isn't over till it's over.
Quite amazing how now plays fastest laps.
Amazing, I just did a 35 flat. I couldn't see what Pete Crichton's time was, but definitely the younger social tyres. And amazing, I was just been given a time penalty.
Well, there's his first penalty, and I believe Pete has also issued a penalty just did it earlier. So
I think he has as well. So, as we know, time penalties do play a major factor in the ending part of the race, or at the end of the race. So what kind of, what factor will they play in at the end of this Grand Prix? We'll have to wait and see.
So amazing how he's closing the gap. He's having the push to do it, whereas Pete does have the luxury of setting his own pace. Not able to pass any traffic yet, but he looks like he may be coming up on some. It was amazing how 3.5 seconds behind. Before he gets past Zeppi, I can imagine Zeppi would be into the pits pretty much any time now. He's actually getting gobbled up into the massive,
God!
whatever the hell that was. Doesn't seem to have affected him though, and into the pits he goes.
That was a bit of a
glitch or some sort there, but anyway. We're going to the McLaren running third and fourth here.
So it's still down in 9th as well.
Bird's actually just coming up to 8 just to do the pit stop from Zeppi. But he's still just under a second behind the Rock.
I think he has.
Everybody up front now has pitted. We'll just double check all that. Yes, they have. So everyone has pitted, in fact. Let's see, current tyres. So we're off once to go to the pit stop. Got tyres on. So 40 over. LJB looking to regain some of the spots he lost earlier in the race. Dives down the inside. Coming out to drive, a bit rare by crossing. So he goes around the inside here. And LJB takes the spot. Up into fourth.
And so well done, what a move from LJB. Body is in third position. So this run all out.
So
don't know what happened there. Sorry about that, but had some issues.
as we're saying, where are we now? So here comes Rossi on LJB now. He has retaken that third spot. Oh, sorry, Rossi trying to get to that fourth spot back, I should say. He's driving LJB. Starting to break away a little bit from this group. Suffering from usual stint woes. Turn one. Don't think he's quite close enough. No. Got some ghost cars circulating. Not helping his results here. Make a move into the hairpin. Not quite. He's going to wait for his DRS. Oh, and the Rock
Into
just gets
the
on the
wall
gas
he goes.
way too early. Looks like he's kept it off the wall though, and he's managed to keep going. Just hit the throttle and away she went. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Is that actually Trotsky? Sorry, if it goes to Spilly, that's happened with him. Amazing how still over 3 seconds behind, so he started to make up some time initially, but Pete's done a good job in matching his pace in the last few laps and managed to keep the gap above 3 seconds. So amazing how he's just holding back a bit, just trying to stay out of the dirty air and keep his tyres for a later challenge. Battle going on here. Meanwhile, Spec's got past seventh, but 4 seconds behind this pack.
So by 40 in third, this is definitely helping his championship out.
Don't forget, only 10 points separate 40 and Plebs in the championship standings.
The inside goes Crossy on LJB, but LJB
Switches back.
seems to be the master of that move tonight. That's the third time I think he's done it. So it's really starting to become accustomed to that move. Pete Crone seems to be maintaining that gap back to Amazing Hour. It's roughly staying around the 3-second mark.
Down the corner and starting to break a gap there over Crossy. And as we were just talking about the gap between Amazing Hour and Pete Crichton, Amazing Hour's just taken 3/10 out of that. All laps remaining. Position. He goes fourth and fifth position, fighting tooth and nail. They go side by side down the straight. Crossy will have DRS, whereas LJB won't. See that advantage that gives him. And Todster makes it a second move as well. 2 places lost for LJB in the space of 1 point. Power of DRS.
Yes, indeed it is. So, in the first 18 laps of this race, it's been a pretty enthralling race. Oh, as Crossy goes very wide, heading into the last corner.
Here is Plebs, he's starting to catch up a little bit. 3 seconds behind. Not really finding his groove. Advance up the order a little bit further. Power of the undercut, very, very powerful at this circuit. Obviously, you saw just in the space of 1 lap. Pete was first, Amazing Hour pinned a lap later, and Amazing Hour came out of the pit a good 4 or 5 seconds behind Pete Crichton. Now basically nose to tail to start with. 40, Plebs going on a few extra laps and losing out all the spots that he made up as well due to those being on fresh tyres.
Yes. So the last time we checked in with the battle with Pete Crichton and Amazing Hour, the gap was roughly about 3 seconds. Now it's just dropped down to 2 seconds, 2.3 seconds. So the gap is diminishing quickly, which we know Amazing Hour is great at doing. But with time penalties and everything, it's going to be interesting to see who ends up actually taking the win. Will it be Pete Crichton or Amazing Hour, or will it be one of the McLarens or even Todster? We'll have to wait and see. Only roughly 10 laps remaining. It's going to be enthralling 10 laps. Who will take the win?
To pull away from 40 and third. seconds down the road. Now are your two race leaders. Time that Amazing Hour mounts his challenge, or does he have enough in the bag to hold him off? Stay behind just until that point in time where he can pass Pete. A bit closer track limits there for 40. Crossing. Gleb's definitely closing in on these guys to get down to 2 seconds. Lost 3 just a lap or so to go. But he is starting to run out of laps to move up the order. He'll be looking to get another 3 positions out of this at the very least. So he's coming down ever so slightly lap by lap. Back.
So, with 7 laps remaining, Amazing Hour has closed the gap to Pete Crichton.
Will just that 1 lap difference in tyre age for these mediums be a hindrance to Pete Crichton? Will it be enough for Amazing Hour to haul him in? It's another lap complete. He's only going to be reeling in. He needs to reel in a couple of 6/10 to get into the DRS. That's definitely what he's after right now, that's for sure. What? We all know how good Amazing Hour is with tyre conservation. That's obviously what he was doing in that middle stint there, just banging in a number. Well, look at that, Pete Crichton actually picking up DRS by passing lap traffic through the detection zone. That's a little bit of a benefit for him there.
Yes, indeed, so it's roughly 7 laps to go. The gap remains the same.
Webs just seems to be not being able to make up his time that he's lost to LJB. Stuck around 2 seconds behind Mark at the moment.
But don't forget, LJB has got that time penalty looming over his head.
He does, but he needs to be close enough to take advantage of that. Closing in on that DRS range. It's not that far behind, because once he gets DRS, watch that gap close.
The field's sort of spread out within the last couple of laps. Clevs is definitely on the charge for LJB.
Pete's tyres be hurting him here. Amazing how certainly looks to have the pace. Get the DRS out, don't know if he does. Just got it as he passed the detection point. 5 laps remain. Can Pete hold off the charging hour? It's time. It's amazing time. Amazing how using all of the track and then some. We'll have DRS again, here we go. Closing, 3/10. 2/10, 1/10. Makes a pass. Oh, a little bit of a wheel knock. Down the inside, he regains the lead, simple as that. I think Pete's seen the best of his tyres.
Yes. So maybe the undercut hasn't worked as well as Peacock would have liked. So maybe the overcut has worked in the end.
Pete looking to see if he can get it back now on the main straight.
Closing.
Very fast. Will Amazing Hour get back? He tries to move across. Amazing Hour gets down the outside. He stays on the inside line and manages to stay just ahead. I'm sure we're going to see that change once more down the back straight. Because I think it's the back straight where you're going to want to be ahead. You're not going to want to be ahead at this point of the track into the next part. Once that part is done, there's no other real spots to make him move. I think we'll also close. Here goes Amazing Hour once again down the inside. Oh, Pete switches back. What a move by Pete. What a fantastic defending there.
That was really unexpected from Pete.
Very smart move indeed. I think that caught Amazing Hour off guard. Amazing Hour just thought he'd breeze by like he did the previous lap. But Pete read the situation perfectly.
I think he's
let him go and then switched back on him and dived down right down the inside.
I think he actually learned from his mistakes. Or learned from the last lap at least. And he must have been planning that move for the rest of that lap and most of last lap as well.
So what will Amazing Hour do? Will he try to make a move down the inside here? Wheel goes very, very deep. Oh, Pete goes back around the inside now. Side by side, left and right.
Fantastic racing.
Unbelievable driving here from these two.
And Crichton stays ahead.
Well, this is interesting. Now, amazing how it makes the move down the inside there to the hairpin.
But I think Pete Crichton might actually get no.
Amazing how have the DRS because he passed the detection point behind Crichton. So that was a rather interesting sort of a move there. Very strategic, that's the word I was looking for, from Amazing Hour to get that move done at that particular point, because he knew he'd have the DRS and Pete wouldn't, despite being behind him. So, 2 laps remain as when they cross the line. It's all to play for here.
This is the penultimate lap.
Maybe I just gives away a few tenths. Can you get back up close enough to make advantage? Now, I'd be looking at sort of hanging back a little bit maybe until the next lap and getting the move done on the back straight, where your passing opportunities are very, very limited past that point. Let's see if they've got the patience to do that. Use the DRS to stay close and not let him skip away.
Crichton with DRS and DRS. Doesn't seem
nice and close, so he sits behind him.
Doesn't seem to get close enough to make a move.
So does he sit behind him for the next straight as well? Or is his tyres finally giving up the ghost? 7 tenths now, 6 tenths. Don't want to get too far back. Final lap. Here we go.
All to play for.
All the cookies in the cookie jar are right up for grabs. How close can Pete Crichton get? At the moment he's pretty close, he's close enough. Is he within that 4 tenths? Doesn't want to get too much further away than that. All Amazing how do it with a strategic move here. Here we go folks, this will be it, this will be the next available time. Let's go with this one. Amazing how moving out of the way to get rid of the draft. Here comes Pete, he's going to go down the inside. Here he goes! Deep, deep, deep on the brakes. Locks up. Amazing how around the outside. Oh my god, I'm losing my headset. Pete Crichton tries to push him out a little bit.
Come on, here we go. Oh.
Amazing how goes deep.
Oh,
Pete Crichton on the outside.
contact!
Contact there. Amazing how goes wide. And Amazing how will carry the inside line.
Pete Crichton tries to go around the outside.
He hanging with him around the outside. He'll have the inside line for the second last corner.
Oh my god. Who's going to take us?
Oh, let's move into this again. Pete Crichton around the outside.
Gets it. No,
who's got the better drive? Who's got the better drive?
Amazing how. No.
Who had that one? Pete Crichton. Oh, that's right, the finish line there. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Woo! So I think Amazing may have just kept him on the line, but Pete Crichton does have less penalties. And he does finish in second behind Pete Crichton. I think Amazing may have just pimped him. Crossing the line, but like I say, those penalties definitely come into effect there. Woo! What a race.
What a finish.
40 in second. Plevs jumps up into 4th due to penalties. He couldn't quite get out of that 7th position across the line, but he's jumped up into 4th behind his championship rival there in 40. And wowzers, what a finish to that race. Well done to those guys. There was some really good hard racing, a bit of wheel banging. I'd like to see.
Yes, indeed. And that would have been a very heart-stopping moment for both drivers. And the rain has just come as well.
And so well done there to Pete Crichton. He kept his penalties under control.
He will be a very happy man.
He picks up his 2nd win of the season, so well done to him. I don't think I've seen so many passes in one race, especially for the lead, all season long. Why didn't we get this sort of race in the real life Formula 1 at this circuit?
Oh.
My goodness.
That would have been a hell of a lot better.
And there you have it, folks. So as you can see, Pete's 1 penalty to Amazing Hour's 3 penalties was the deciding factor in all of that. And 40 Plevs, no penalties, so he did jump up to those 3 spots there.
So very clean race for Plevs.
So well done to all those guys. So there is your what do you call it?
Top row. Podium.
Standings.
Standing things.
Results. Things. Race win things. Anyway. So well done to everybody on a fantastic round again. This is your Race Spec Esports Pacific Series Tier 1 on the Formula 1 2019 on the PlayStation 4. I'm sitting next to Avenger Ben. Thank you for joining us once more.
Thank you for inviting me out.
And this is Disturbo from RaceOnOz.com. We shall see you for the final 2 rounds. And we have Brazil and Abu Dhabi coming up. Brazil next week. So we shall see you there. Good night.
Good night, all.